Hello everyone, and I just wanted to talk to you about Lucy's reflux. So we have been dealing with um, reflux after eating, and this morning she had ate a bottle formula because we have to supplement on top of breastfeeding, and she had ate a bottle, and you could hear the reflux almost immediately come back in her throat, and she started coughing, and then she vomited all over me, all the formula she had just drank. And this has been an ongoing issue. So I called, and we got an appointment in an hour and a half, and we're going to go to that. So we had previously went to an appointment over the reflux and the coughing and gasping while drinking from her bottle. They prescribed her a mesoprol, a powder form of Nexium that I'm to mix in 5 milliliters of water and feed it to her out of a syringe once it thickens. And I will show you a clip of that right now. So as you see, we mix it up and we give it to her. However, I don't think it's been working. And I even went and online I ordered a special pillow that's elevated, which you'll see in another video, which I'll show you here, but you'll see like the unboxing and stuff of that in another video. And I will show you a sneak peek of what we deal with at night. It's been hard to sleep. A lot of nights I spend in the recliner just so I could keep her elevated. So, which is why I wanted to buy this special pillow off Amazon. And, because my back can't take sleeping in the recliner much more. So we did have our first night with it, and unfortunately we still dealt with the reflux, and her gasping as it comes up into her throat and stuff. What are you doing? You laying in your new cushion? You laying in your new... What are you doing? What? What? So we are going to head to the doctor in a few minutes and see what kind of changes we can make or how to improve the situation. I've tried, I sit her up 30 minutes after she eats. I make sure she's not getting any air. We do burping halfway through the bottle, at the end of the bottle. I've been sleeping in the recliner. And then I just bought that pillow, and we still are having problems, and the medication, and it's still not working. So hopefully the pediatrician will have a little more insight on what we can do to help her be more comfortable after eating and sleeping and stuff, and definitely get us out of sleeping on the recliner. Now, she did sleep on the pillow last night, and she dealt with a lot of reflux. But I was right there with her, and I have her little breathing monitor on so I can hear that she's okay, and if something goes wrong, it'll alarm. And so, it's hard to get any rest. I think at 2 o'clock this morning, I woke up and I realized I had been sleeping for quite a little while, and I rolled over and I shook her, make sure she was okay, and, nudged her, not really shook her, but nudged her to make sure she was fine, and she was fine. She just was sleeping, and I was half asleep, and I was scared, but she was okay. And then I laid back down for about an hour, and we nursed, and then I put her back in her pillow, and she had a little bit of reflux after the nursing, but she did manage to fall back asleep for a couple more hours. And then we got up this morning, of course, and then once we took my daughter to the school bus, she's 8, and we come back, I gave her a bottle of formula, and that's when she got to coughing, when the reflux come back up, and she puked that up. And then I tried to give her, I burped her really well, sat her up for a little while, and she was acting like she was still hungry. So I gave her a couple more ounces of formula, and I made sure she was sitting up. You could hear the reflux, but she didn't throw up anymore, so that's good. But she's still acting like she's hungry, so I'm nursing for a little bit before we go. And, well, she fell asleep, but, so I will update you when we get back on what the doctor might have any suggestions for those of you that might be dealing with this on your own. Or if any of you have any suggestions for us, we would love to hear it. I'm not sure if they may suggest switching formulas, or maybe if she has an allergy. I have no idea yet until we get there. But I'll let y'all know, and I'll show you a little snippet of what that pillow looks like so you can check it out yourself. So here is her reflux pillow, and I'll show you the little how it's elevated. Now inside here is 2 wedges that you could take out for how high you need it, and it's got these sides you can adjust, a knee support to keep from sliding down, and it just velcros in the back here, and a strap that you wrap around her belly to hold the baby in the position that you need it to be. And that's what it looks like. Now when I ordered this, it came vacuum sealed and it stayed flat. I laid it out in hopes that it would come back up, and it never did. So my suggestion to do is to unzip this, take the 2 wedges out, zip it back up, disconnect all these, make sure this is fastened, chuck it in the dryer. I put it on tumble for 10 minutes, and then I put it on tumble for 20 minutes more, and it ended up coming back to shape because these were super flat, as if where you could see kind of the creases where it was, and they come back to shape. So that's her pillow. Alrighty, Miss Lucy, let's head to the doctor. Yeah. Alrighty, let's get going. I apologize, my house is just average. It's gonna be cluttered and coats and shoes piled everywhere. But we're gonna get Miss Lucy to the doctor and find out about her reflux. And there's Dolly Parton, the Basset Hound, and Lily, Mix. Alright. Let's get going. Come out of it. Alright. Miss Lucy. Her diaper bag is already in the car, so... Oh, hi, Gizmo. You done fallen over. There you go. Pull your sun visor up. All right. Alright, so Miss Lucy and I have made it to the hospital, and that's where her pediatrician is. She's done fell asleep, but we are going to go ahead and head on inside. Oh. There we go. I know, Miss Lucy. You locked the car. Let's get going, girlie. So we made it into the doctor's office. We didn't have to wait very long, and her doctor will be here shortly. They weighed her, and she weighs, with her cast, 12 pounds, 10 ounces. When we went to Shriners on Tuesday, without the cast, she was 11 pound 14. So now we're just going to wait for the doctor, and we'll chill out till then. What you doing, baby? They're hanging, waiting on the doctor. Are you waiting on the doctor? Yeah. Are you waiting on the doctor? Wait. What you doing? What you doing? Wait. You alright? Alright, so we made it out of Lucy's appointment with the pediatrician, and she has recommended that we up her Nexium to 5 milligrams instead of the 2.5. So we'll get that from the pharmacy and we'll give that a try. And she also expressed that we need to make sure she's taking it on an empty stomach. And unfortunately, we haven't always been doing that. Like last night, I gave it to her, and then 20 minutes later, she was hungry, and we gave her a bottle. So we're going to definitely make sure it's on an empty stomach, and I might switch to doing it first thing in the morning when I know she's on an empty stomach, or that she has an empty stomach. So we'll give that a try. So all we got to do is go get her medicine. Okay, so Miss Lucy is sleeping in the back, and I stopped by and got a nice coffee. And now I'm going to go pick up her medicine from the pharmacy, and it might take a few minutes for them to call it in, but I'm going to go ahead and head over that direction because it's on the other side of town. I'll see if So we are here at the pharmacy, and unfortunately, that particular medicine, the dissolvable Nexium, has to be ordered, so they won't have it until tomorrow. So we'll have to wait to get it then. But in the meantime, I will I'm going to run in and ask the pharmacist real quick about doubling the 2.5 milligram Nexium that she has now. And just do that tonight. And then we'll get her prescription picked up tomorrow. So I wanted to update you. We switched to 5 milligrams of the Nexium, and it seems to be a big help. I did want to tell you guys, sorry I'm late for posting. However, she did have surgery. As you can see, her little cast down here, to lengthen the tendon, which I'll post another video in regards to that. So once we updated the 5 milligrams of Nexium from the 2.5 milligrams, there's been a big difference and a big help. So thank you all for watching. Bye.